Overwhelmed by family chaos? Are you tired of all the yelling and arguments at home? It's time to trade the stress and shouting for proven strategies used by successful parents today. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Three Koi Fishes channel. We're a team of parents with over 80 years of combined experience, sharing real-world parenting strategies that actually work. Every tip we share is researched, tested, and rooted in practical knowledge. Congratulations! You've officially reached the final video in our Family Peace Toolkit series. You've already mastered understanding the roots of conflict in Part 1, de-escalation in Part 2, the resolution system for problem-solving in Part 3, and teaching your kids emotional intelligence in Part 4. Now, we're diving into the final, critical step, creating an environment that sustains peace. This is the grand finale, Part 5 of our comprehensive toolkit. In this video, we'll equip you with simple, practical strategies to transform your family dynamics, starting with the environment itself. We'll show you how to build a home where that frustration is replaced by peace and connection. Don't worry, links to all the previous parts are right there below if you missed any of them. Today, we bring all those skills together by focusing on fostering a peaceful home environment. Think of the previous videos as giving you tools. This video gives you the container to keep them in a structured, connected, and supported home. We will cover consistency, rituals, and self-care. Consistent boundaries and expectations is the first pillar. If the environment feels unpredictable, kids will constantly test boundaries, which creates endless friction. Clarity reduces conflict. Children thrive on predictability. It provides a sense of safety and security, as highlighted by principles of child psychology. Sit down and clearly define the 3 to 5 non-negotiable family rules. These are the rules that protect safety, respect, and property. Examples: we never hit, we use kind words, or we do homework before screens. When conflicts arise, you don't argue about the rule. You simply refer back to the agreed-upon expectation. We often confuse consistency with perfection. Consistency simply means the response to the behavior is predictable. It's not about being a robot. It's about being reliable. If the rule is no screens after 8 p.m., that rule needs to apply Tuesday and Saturday. Think about it. When a boundary shifts, the child doesn't learn the boundary. They learn to negotiate and push. They ask, is today the day the rule doesn't count? This constant testing creates conflict. When you are consistent, the friction melts away because the child stops wasting energy testing the limits. A key insight from positive discipline is that consistency is an act of love. It shows children you care enough to keep them safe within clear limits. Consistent boundaries are best supported by a consistent routine. Bedtime routines, morning routines, and homework routines minimize conflict because they put the structure on autopilot. If you've struggled with consistency, focus on one routine this week, like bedtime. If this resonates with you, give the video a thumbs up. Pillar 2 is family rituals that build connection. It is about injecting the environment with positive connection to offset the inevitable moments of friction. These are family rituals, small, predictable moments that affirm love and safety. Conflict happens when the emotional distance between family members is too great. Rituals, especially those supported by attachment theory, flood the system with connection, making repair easier and conflicts less likely. Ritual A is the connection check-in. This is a short, dedicated period of connection that has nothing to do with tasks or chores. A 10-minute one-on-one is the 5th step. Give each child 10 minutes of uninterrupted time daily to choose the activity. No phones, no multitasking. This pre-fills their attention bucket and reduces attention-seeking negative behaviors, a major root of conflict from Part 1. The departure/return ritual is the 2nd step. Always have a warm connection point when family members leave and return. A hug, a silly phrase, a specific handshake. These tiny moments signal that the relationship is safe. Ritual B is shared meals and meaning. Shared family meals are powerful rituals. They're not just about eating, they're about communication. Use this time to practice the skills from Part 4, emotional intelligence, and Part 2, active listening. During this time, ask open-ended questions like, what was the funniest part of your day? Or what's one thing you are grateful for today? Avoid questions that lead to one-word answers like, how was school? Focus on sharing stories, not giving reports. So to our viewers out there, can you schedule just 3 family meals a week where the devices are put away and the conversation is intentional? Pillar 3 is prioritizing self-care for parents. We saved the most important pillar for last. You can have all the tools and all the rituals, but if the primary caregiver is running on empty, the system will fail. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The American Psychological Association, APA, consistently emphasizes that parental stress is a huge predictor of child behavior problems. When you're stressed, your emotional capacity shrinks, your patience disappears, and you jump to the pause button less often. Self-care is non-negotiable. This isn't about spa days. It's about recharging your battery to be the best parent you can be. Think of it as preventative medicine against parental burnout. Here are 3 actions you can take. 1. Micro moments. Schedule 5 minutes every morning for intentional solitude, a cup of coffee, a quick meditation, or just silence staring out the window. It doesn't have to be hours. It just has to be consistent. 2. Tag teaming with a partner. If you have a co-parent, schedule a clear off-duty time. From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I am off duty and taking a walk, and you are in charge. This is essential stress management. 3. The good enough parent. Practice self-compassion. You will mess up, you will yell, and you will forget a boundary. Use the repair strategies from part 3 with yourself. Forgive yourself, learn the lesson, and move on. Perfection is the enemy of peace. By focusing on your well-being, you create a parent who is emotionally available and regulated, which is the single most important component of a peaceful home environment. What is the one self-care task you absolutely need to commit to this week? Share it below for accountability. You have completed the Family Peace Toolkit. Today, we ensured our home environment supports peace through consistent boundaries, nurturing family rituals, and prioritizing parental self-care. Remember, this is a journey. You now have a complete 5-part framework you've now mastered. Understanding the roots of conflict, aka the why in part 1. De-escalation, aka the moment in part 2. The resolution system for problem solving, aka the plan in part 3. Teaching your kids emotional intelligence, aka the Kids Toolkit in part 4. And finally, learning to create a peaceful environment, aka the container. This whole series has been about empowering you. If you found this toolkit valuable, please consider subscribing to the channel to help promote it and ensure we can keep bringing you content backed by research and real-world experience. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to a more peaceful home. We'll see you in the next video.